A girl with asthma discovers something terrible. She suspects that her mother may not be human, because her mother took a pig with her every time, until she returned tired in the early hours of the next morning. The suspicion was that the pig did not return. Her mother also secretly washed her coat afterward. These strange behaviors were seen by Annie. At the same time, her heart was puzzled. In order to solve her inner doubts, that day her mother went out as usual. Annie immediately ran to the edge of the cliff to watch. It turned out that the car was not going to the market. Instead, it was traveling towards the forest. Obviously, her mother wasn't going to sell the pigs, so what exactly was she going to do? But her grandfather suddenly appeared behind her and warned her that she had to be home by nightfall. The next day her mother was washing dishes. Annie wanted to ask her mother why she had to be home before dark, but this mother was vague. She would never tell the truth behind it. Annie continued to ask where those pigs had gone again. In the face of her daughter's constant inquiries, she directly broke the cup to interrupt the conversation. Annie had no choice but to leave, but in the early hours of that morning, her mother brought her father home in a panic. His body was covered in bruises, and tried to find out what happened. She was shut out by her mother. Late into the night, Annie, in order to solve the mystery in her heart, she crept to the door of her parents' room. She leaned over the door and tried to eavesdrop. Suddenly a sound of footsteps came. Annie huddled in the corner in fear, waiting for her mother to leave. She tried to check her father through the cat's eye. However, the next second, Annie was shocked by a horrible scene. Suffering from shock, she tossed and turned. Late at night, a scream came from downstairs, but it came from her father. Her father was convulsing. She tried to wake him, but it was no use. When Annie woke up again, she was in her own bed. She couldn't tell if it was a dream or real, but she was sure her parents were hiding something.